What I love to tell my buyers, and I like to meet with them ahead of time and go over all of their wants, their needs, and their whys. Because what they want and what they need are not always the exact same. So got to figure out what their why is for their wants and their needs, because there's always going to be like a happy middle in the middle of it to figure out, okay, you're not going to get everything, but you're going to get pretty close to it. And then once we fine tune that, I like to tell them, when you walk into the house, you're going to see several homes. And I want you to see as many houses as you possibly can. Once you walk in the house, it's going to resonate with you. You're going to know immediately whether it's your home or not. And if you have to question anything about the house, it's not the house. So if you're trying to convince yourself that you can fix this, or you can change this, or you can do this, or it might grow on you, don't compromise. This is the biggest investment of your entire life. So don't compromise on the biggest investment of your entire life. Listen to your gut, because your gut is honestly telling you the truth. If you love it, if it feels good, go with it.
No, I like
And
that
it's
answer.
true.
So for sellers, how are they finding success, or what conversations do you think are important to have with sellers in today's market?
Yeah, for the sellers. So, and I love my sellers. I'm more of on the listing side than I am on the buying side. And as far as my sellers, I always have to tell them, what would you do if you were the buyer on this house? Would you love it the way it is, or would you not want it for what it has? How do you look at it? Put yourself in the other side, in the other shoes of the buyers. And how would you look at this house? And they tell me right away. I would do this, I would do that, I would do this. Okay, so if these are the things that you're going to do, then that is what the buyers are going to look at. So let's take that into consideration, because whatever you're starting at, that's just a starting point. It's just an asking, because you're not always going to get that. So because you're not expecting that. So let's just take the emotions. We have to try to take the emotions out of it, because it's really just a transaction. You need to move on to the next phase. So let's look at it as a transaction, as a business transaction, and then figure out, what would you do if you were the buyer? And then once they start thinking about it, then they're like, okay, yeah, you're right. It is just a deal. It's not the end of the world. I'm going to move on to something better, bigger, brighter, and faster.
I like the phrases that you're using there. Those are definitely, they just make sense. Easy to say, easy to understand and agree with, right?
Yeah.
Mm. So what kind of preparation are you seeing your sellers taking to get ready to list? I mean, I'm sure you help all kinds of different sellers in different stages of condition, but um, do you have like I guess a basic one, two, three, or suggestions for sellers to prep for the market?
I do have a checklist for them. So when they're going to work with me, I mean, I love working with a stager to come in, and she will just be your design consultant, and she will tell you what you need to pack away. She's the bad guy. I don't want to be the bad guy. So I pay for somebody else to be the bad guy, say, pack all your stuff up, move it, do what you need to do with it, so that less is best and it just shows better, and it's not personalized to your life, but it's open to somebody else's lifestyle so that they can kind of see. So I tell them that I would really like them to meet with a stager just to go over everything. I also tell them I need at least 2 weeks ahead of time, because I need to properly market your house. And if I'm going to be rushed, it's not going to get marketed the way that I really think it should be marketed and properly marketed. So I need that time to do the staging, the photographing, the videoing, the measurements, the pre-marketing of, the coming soons and everything like that, the walking of the neighborhood to invite them to the open houses. I need that time, and I need the house to be clean and showable. So, I mean, I do have expectations on what I expect when I come in to get their house listed, because my name is going on the front of their house. That's my reputation as well. So I mean, we're working together to get to the ultimate goal, and that's selling their house.